Hey everybody, wanted to tell you about the newest perk we have on the Magic Hop page. These beautiful sketch cards from Passion for Drawing. They're penciled and inked and colored with Copic markers. There's only 3 left. The Bone Daddy-O sketch card sold out. You could add them to any purchase at checkout. If you haven't backed already, I would suggest getting the featured perk, which comes with the 92-page graphic novel, the ash can, and the sketch card. And then if you're already a backer, you could just buy a sketch card by themselves. So don't miss out and grab them up before they sell. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Phil back again from Zaid Comics. I'm the writer and co-creator of Magic Hop, which you can get on Indiegogo right now, and just one half of the 2 best-looking brothers in all of comics. And today, we are back with the finally, final issue of I Pledge Allegiance to the Mask. I'm doing this kind of a week late, but I did get around to reading it, and this is the 4th issue, so if you guys have not read the previous ones or seen my videos on them, just take a second and go catch up on the previous 3 issues of this new series out by Dark Horse, and let's take a look at how this storyline wraps up. If you guys are familiar with my videos, you know that I'm a big Mask fan. I love the 90s series, and I am not a fan of what they're doing to this one. As you can see, of course, right off the bat, just keep pushing those political, imagery here with Statue of Liberty in the background. And again, we are here. The President of the United States is the Mask now, and we have a little kind of, it's not really clear what this is, but I think that the creators of this story are going for a little inner battle between the Mask and the guy who is wearing the mask, Mead, who is the man that wears the mask, and the mask itself, the entity, the spirit of the mask is kind of battling with him and kind of being accusatory to Abner and making him doubt himself and kind of ploying him into falling for the mask. And Cape, very imperial style, coming out to horns as everybody watches, and the mask has this, fully mind controlled over the country here, seemingly the world. There's a lot of political, notes and beats to this that I feel like the team is trying to compare to our times in America right now, or what they perceive as our times. The person that the president here, Big Head, is bringing out to the invocation is just very absurd here. It's a unmedicated schizophrenic man dressed as a tiger in a top hat whose name is unknown, and he just blurbs a bunch of nonsense. And a lot of this issue is nonsense here. The dialogue is filled with, political jargon, with the president being sworn in and repeating what he's saying, and it just fills up a lot of the page. We have a big splash page here, which is another way for the writer to just, blurb out a bunch of stuff, and the art just to be this regular face of the mask doing the OK symbol. So as you can see, a lot of political vomit, I would say, on the page here, and another splash page, just filling up this book, man, going pretty quickly. The artist, I think, loved to draw on this one because he needed to leave a lot of room for this dialogue. Saying that if any of you go against me, then you're dead meat. If you have a problem with what I say, then, You're getting a knuckle sandwich to the face, and you deserve a cold cell. So God bless America, and I'll see you on Twitter. I wonder who's that stabbing at, and you guys see what Dark Horse and these creators are turning this great 90s character into. Another splash page of no action, of just people, you know, all these white people that are cheering for the president here. Big head 2020, America green again. Make America green again. It's awesome. So, anyways, we have another little inner monologue from the mask talking to Abner, but it cuts to the three mask wearers, the people that have used to wear the mask. So we have Kellaway. I don't think this is Kathy because I'm pretty sure Kathy died. And Kellaway and two other people that used to wear the masks, saying that they have these dreams where Big Head is talking to them, coming to them in their dreams and saying that they are the ones that need to be wearing the mask, and they're asking themselves, why are they choosing us and not Abner? Kellaway is basically assuming that the mask is not happy with Abner and wants someone new. So they throw together this quick plan of, okay, they're gonna try to go and get to the White House and take the mask off of Abner, distract him, so on and so forth. And then before it can jump to them, secure it, or whoever it jumps to, we have to kill them before the mask gets a chance to get on them. And that's the plan. All the while, there is this small subplot throughout the story of this guy who works for the president. He's trying to 3D print the mask exactly how it is so he can have its power. The 3D printing doesn't work, so he wasted a bunch of money. He's mad about that. And Abner back in the White House. The Big Head's ultimate plan seemingly was to nuke the world and destroy humanity, but Abner is the only one that is keeping this from happening. He's battling with uh, Big Head inside the White House's plan to make him take the mask off is actually they kidnap his family and hold it against him like blackmail. I think this is Kellaway wearing a fake mustache. He's tanner for some reason, and he has glasses on. But if that's not him, I don't know where Kellaway is. He doesn't show up again in this comic. So the art is not really conveying that, and that's the issue here, where these people all look very similar but very realistic with this painting style. It doesn't really lend great for people are being given a tour of the comic as we see our three heroes in quotes trying to sneak away back here, and it wouldn't be a horrible 2000 teens comic without some joke about the size of a president's penis. I mean, that's just how it goes. Not specifically presidents, but another comic that was horrible was Plastic Man by Gail Simone, and she constantly riddled that book with penis jokes. And we have a lady here who's giving a tour of the White House that is making a a joke about William Taft's penis size, because there's now a fully nude portrait of Taft getting filleted by Woodrow Wilson. I mean, this is the kind of writing that Dark Horse is putting out now, and this is what The Mask has become. And I'm very glad that it is only a 4-issue miniseries. But going on here, the mask flies off of him. Abner now wants to be consoled by his family, that he wants to take them home. For some reason, his wife looks extremely like a man. I don't know if this was on purpose. That's a man, baby. And his family rejects him, and he kills himself. Now, this is really, really pushing home the political opinions of these creators, putting these big quotes here. Um, the bird of our country is a debilitated chicken disguised with eagle feathers. Never, we have never been a nation. So reflecting the imagery here, another big splash page of this dead man, along with this quote. So you could see what these creators are trying to say. The mask falling out of people's hands, cutting this guy's head off. It will take time to restore chaos. George W. Bush. The mask breaks into two and lands on guy with mustache and woman. Oh, thank God! But one of the workers at the White House starts shooting at him, and basically this is everybody's trying to get the mask. At the end of the story here, even the mercenaries that were hired to kidnap the president's family, and there's a click on the vest of the man, and an explosion left by another quote: the White House blowing up. Um, in America, anybody can be president. That is one of the risks you take. And I think that quote drives it home of what this comic is, what they set out to do with this comic. They didn't want to make a mask comic. They did not want to make a mask comic book. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a mask comic. It is a political comic trying to send a message through a character that was very popular in the 90s, that had a hit movie in the 90s, and talk about the state of our presidency. And this is exactly what is wrong with comics right now as we go on. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but truth be told, you don't need me. You never did, because the truth is, you are me. And right there, it says it all. These creators are making a comic about their political views and what they think America is and how dumb they think America is. It's really sad because The Mask is $1 million IP, multi-million-dollar IP that they could be using to get readers back into comic stores, to get readers back into buying Dark Horse, buying The Mask, and them setting out to make a political comic raging about their views on America right now. It's for shame. The Mask, I pledge allegiance to The Mask, hates America. That's what it seems like to me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is how this series ended. It was a bumpy ride, but I'm glad I was able to share it with you guys to get your views on this topic, on this comic book, and to let me hear what you are thinking right now. So comment below, ladies and gentlemen. That helps me out a lot. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We do streams every week, so hit that bell for notifications, and we will see you next time with another comic review. Did you guys know that Brandon Diaz, the artist of Magic Cop, has his very own Patreon page? You guys can head on over there and pledge for either $5 or $8 a month, and you get these beautiful digitally painted pictures by Brandon. He does one a week for all of his members. So head on over there, check it out.